As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. The Falcons ready to kick it away first. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Redemption might be on their mind as they took a whipping the last time these two squared off.
They sure did, Reese, and their best players made a lot of mistakes the last time out, especially on offense. David, it's really important in this one. The stars have to play like stars. They got to stat it up, and they got to start fast.
Yeah, and they got to remember what happened. They got to remember the celebration, the on-field antics, the social media, all of it that came with it. The embarrassment of last time. So, yes, your big players, they got to play big, especially in these rivalry games.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Nowhere to go.
That is a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
At the 35, he's got room. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Dropping back, it's Powers. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. 2nd down, going to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Aguilar. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. They're working that left side. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And it'll be a touchdown. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
The Falcons offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. Austin Novosad, tough day in that last loss, threw a couple of interceptions and did not throw a touchdown pass. Out of the gun to give to the back. Shakes off the defender. There he goes. He rumbles out to the 39-yard line before he's steered out of bounds. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. He'll pull it down. Short gain on the play before he slides.
Those always sting a little bit when you get so close to getting the QB to the ground, creating a negative play, and then all of a sudden he turns it into something positive. Just really annoying as a defensive guy.
Back open in the middle. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. And it seems to be a lot easier for the quarterback to find this guy than it is for the defense.
Yeah, and I think this is a guy, Reese, that you can split him out. You can feel comfortable getting the football as many ways as possible because he is one of those matchup problems. Linebackers aren't going to be able to run with him, so try to find ways to maximize that little guy's speed and athletic ability.
The Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Drops back on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. He stopped just short of the goal line at
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of... You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. And if guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels. And now they're all the way backed up against their own goal line.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Swamped immediately. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4.
Here we go. Ready. 1, 80. Ready, go.
Takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Falcon. Looking for the tie with the extra point. The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker.
That kicker took a nasty-looking shot, and that is an obvious personal foul. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. To the back. Got enough for the 1st down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Good work up front to get that 1st down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. From the gun. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down.
No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. 3rd and long right here. Looking to throw, it's Powers. Out wide left, it's Abraham. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. 1st down for this offense. Keeps it on the ground. He's past the sticks. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. These offensive scripts on both sides have been masterpieces as they are going up and down the field in the 1st. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Fires to the middle. It's caught downfield. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking to throw. Oh, pressure's coming. Just gets rid of that one.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on 1st down by this offense.
He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this 1st quarter. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the 1st period as we take a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the 1st. Let's see if someone can get the edge in the 2nd quarter. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Off play action. Buying time to his right. And he barrels into the end zone for a touchdown.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now and I'm using my athleticism and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You've got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Second and long here. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Play action on first down. Quickly to the tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
They need a huge play on third and long. They'll go to the air. Caught. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Falcons are marching down the field. Gets the back moving. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Swings it out to the flat. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Falcons in a good spot here with second and short. From the gun, the running back has it. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down. Offense walks through the line for play number 7 of the drive. They're going to go right back to him on first down. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Trying to establish the run. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. Third and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Rush right in his face. Has to throw it away on third down.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Tells the run, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Got it in the middle, it's Abraham. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think you'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something with his feet.
Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The give to Davis. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. The lost yardage leaves them with 2nd and 11. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Still looking to his right. And that 3rd down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
From this spot on the field, that would be a 53-yard field goal, but they'll leave the offense out there and try to pick up the first on 4th down. Quarterback changing the play. Snapped on 4th down. Left side is Abraham. At the 20, he's got space. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the 1st down. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Fires into the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
From inside the 15, here comes the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wants to throw one first. Just a short pass to the tight end. Able to haul it in, and right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Fires to the right. Makes the catch. It's Ridley. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. And the Falcons peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air, and now back to the line. Unloads to the wideout. In traffic, it's Ridley. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can't stop the clock.
Really nice timing, and that's a very accurate throw by the quarterback. There was not a big window. He's throwing the in-breaking route. It's coming from his left, and he's got to fit that football into a really tight space where his guy can make the catch. Very confident throw that time by the QB.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Looking deep. It's a big stride inside the 10. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. They want to throw it. Rushes on. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. He'll throw it. That one just came off his hand badly.
Well, you haven't seen a ton of incompletions in this game, and that's good news for this QB. Obviously, he struggled his last game out. Part of that was the defense. Part of that was him not playing as well as he wanted to. But in this game, he really has been, for the most part, locked in, and that is a good sign for this offense.
And, man, that is not the third down execution you want. Trying to get it to a playmaker so he can make plays. He gets nowhere, actually loses yards, and brings up a fourth down now.
He splits the uprights. They're back to within a touchdown. 17-10 is the score.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Just enough time for one final play of the half. To the air, it's Powers. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
One of the biggest days of the college football season, and we've got you covered here from the EA Sports Studios in Orlando. We start with a look at UMass, taking on the number 3 team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. And it's the Buckeyes on the losing end right now of a tight one. This legit playoff contender kind of stumbled out of the gates, and while there is time to turn things around, they had better start soon. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game in Bowling Green. Back and forth we've gone so far, and these numbers, it's funny, third down conversions don't always tell the story. Maybe staying out of those situations in the second half is the safest pathway to victory. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success, and so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. Bought a little time, lets it go. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. The Falcons will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt. Makes a move. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. From the gun, the ground game. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Sells the run, looking to pass. That's caught. It's Aguilar.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Here comes the heat. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. 3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. Looking downfield, it's Powers. And the third down pass is incomplete.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Bowling Green's offense will take the field to start the drive. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Using the pads, using the stiff arm, using all kind of strength to get it across the 25 to the 26. Handoff from the gun. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
And the Falcons will punt this one away. Searching for space. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Finds his man. It's Aguilar.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Finds a man in the middle. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Tells the run, wants to pass. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power. You just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism. He showed you he has the ability to hurt you with his legs.
Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. After the earlier field goal, they'll try again, this time a 43-yard attempt. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Looking for a crease. Ripping through the defense. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Can hold on in the face of the contact. A little midweek MACtion to keep you going. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Finds his tight end. Picked up 8 yards there, 3rd down and 2. 3rd and short now, they snap it from their own 46. Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. Our final quarter is on deck, and it looks as if they are ready to go. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Motion from the wideout. Keeps it himself. Keeps it himself. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. The Falcons will call on their punt team. It's at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. To the air, it's Powers. Under pressure. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. The give. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They've been running it, but now the pass. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
I think in this situation...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Got to make the play on 4th. Look out. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Out wide left, it's Clay. And he picks up the 1st down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. Got a little space. Pass to 6. Made a defender miss. Touchdown, BG. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
Well, on that run, he shows you why he's so dynamic. He's got all the tools in the toolbox to hit the home run, David, and they're going to stay patient with him. They know they're not going to score a touchdown every single time they give it to him, but he is that guy that can break the game wide open for this offense. Expect more from him.
Yeah, and then once you start giving it to him, you create that balance on offense. Then you can play action and suck those linebackers up. So it's only going to help this offense make it more two-dimensional as opposed to one. Get the running game going, and then it opens up the pass.
And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Drops back, it's Powers. Back's got it on the screen. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there.
And I like what the offense did right there. A lot of times on 1st down, you're thinking run, right? Like be aggressive, come downhill, try to take advantage of the defense. It wasn't a big play, but that will slow this defense down a little bit and just remind them they have to play those screens.
They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. They'll run it. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. The handoff. Really putting together a threat now. They get the 1st. It's at the 37.
Hey, you can see this defense. They are back on their heels right now. This offense very much in a groove, in a rhythm. They've got to find something to disrupt this. Right now, they're doing what they want, when they want, how they want. This defense got to answer the bell.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
He's going to run it. Forced out of bounds, and they'll mark it down at the 34.
And that's a really good job by this defense, because remember, when the quarterback runs, now you got an extra blocker, because he's not just handing it off and standing there, and they still did a good job at the point of attack, kind of strung it along and made him run out of bounds.
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And it's no goal attempts, fellas. Still tie ball game. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. And after that missed field goal, can these guys take advantage and go down and break this tie? Almost had the completion, just missed it. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts one down the sideline. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. And the Falcons decide to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Trying to make one miss. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. And now the offense will come onto the field again. The offense has plenty of time in this final period. They'll try to break this tie. Oh, he's got some space. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Dropping back, it's Powers. Timed that hit perfectly to keep it from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
We know about this running back's versatility. He's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Got his man. Coming through with that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
Really nice discipline by that receiver against man coverage, because you know that throw is going to be contested with a defender in your back pocket. He fights back to the football. He fights through contact and shows really strong hands on the catch.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Quick completion on the out route. He'll be forced out of bounds. Let's mark it at the 48-yard line as this offense continues its work. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Stepping to the right. He'll try to do it himself. Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the 1st down on a 2nd and long. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. To the back. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. Gets rid of it. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Decisions, decisions, decisions. If you're the quarterback right now, that's the most important thing. You cannot put the football in harm's way. Tie football game late. But with these timeouts in your back pocket, you've got an opportunity to drive the field and win this thing. You just cannot throw the ball to the other team.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. First play of this drive. Quickly out to the tight end. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. Obviously didn't like what he saw on 1st down, and they used a timeout. Stopped right there. The defense uses a timeout. That's their 1st. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Left side is Quigley. Stopped right there. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Finds his man. He did everything everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's 4th down. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Sets his feet. It's Powers. They're all over him. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Man, those are frustrating because you know you're supposed to catch that. You're supposed to secure it. It's going to happen, but it's just frustrating for those receivers. Just tap the chest. My bad, dog.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Man, if I'm the offensive line, I got to do a better job initially protecting my quarterback. And then once he scrambles out of that pocket, he starts to go to the left, I got to stick with the play because then he gets whacked at the end of the play. And instead of helping my quarterback up, I got to make sure I protect him a lot better moving forward.
Oh, pressure's coming. And he gets rid of it.
Well, at this point in the game, with this field position, with only a few ticks left on the clock, I think the safe move, obviously, punt the ball away, trust your defense, get it to OT, and go try to win it there.
Punt is on its way. On the return. No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football. They'll start this drive from the 42. Fresh setter downs going to the air. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Working the ground game. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions probably, maybe 1 possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Right side, it's Sims. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. The Falcons come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. 1st down here for the offense. Out wide left, it's Ridley. Makes a grab and room to run. Touchdown, Falcons! And they grab the lead here in overtime. Now to push the lead to 7 in overtime. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Keeps it on the ground. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to throw, it's Powers. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Zings it complete to the right. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. 1st and goal, down a touchdown. They have to get it in the end zone. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Selling the fake. Rush right in his face. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect their quarterback a little bit more.
And he dances into the end zone for a touchdown.
Touchdown. Number 20 in the end zone.
This is like that 2-foot putt. They still need to make it to force another overtime. And the extra point splits the uprights. We play on 1st down here in the 2nd overtime period. Fresh set of downs going up top. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Steps out of bounds just inside the 20. They'll mark him down at the 18. Back to throw, it's Powers. Rush is on. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down. Now to keep this overtime drive going on 3rd and short. Got his man in the middle. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. And down he goes back at the 3.
And that's a tough thing to do, man. You've already seen him have success. He can run the football. He's got a rushing touchdown. He's got those wheels. So to get to him and not let him break free and not let him evade you, that's a great job by this defense. A lot of time it's a team effort, but he got him on the ground, and he got the sack.
Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. They believe they'll need a touchdown to win this thing. They're going for it on 4th down in overtime. Snapped it, and he has to have it. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Defense has its back against the wall as they try to extend this game and force another overtime. A snap, wants to throw to start this drive. Out wide right, it's Ridley. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Falcons can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll give it on the counter. Good, strong tackle.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. Timeout called by the defense as they want to make sure they avoid any hint of a mental lapse here in overtime. Take the lead in the first possession of overtime, and now the defense will have to stand tall. This is one of the best games we've called this season, a thriller, and it comes down to the wire here in overtime.
I could watch these two teams play another 6 times this year, just back and forth, trading blows, offenses coming up with explosive plays, big hits all over.